In the first two videos of this series, you learned about what the built environment is and why it matters. In this final video, we will share more information about the Oregon Department of Environmental Quality, or DEQ, and the agency's role in addressing the impacts of the built environment. The Oregon Department of Environmental Quality, or DEQ, is traditionally a rules and legislation-based agency with a mission of restoring, maintaining, and enhancing the quality of air, water, and land. But Oregon DEQ is more than that, because in 2012, the Environmental Quality Commission approved a longer-term vision for 2050 for conserving resources, reducing environmental impacts, and enhancing well-being. The combination of the mission and vision makes Oregon DEQ unique as a state agency and allows for forward-looking efforts for a shared sustainable future, a future that is inclusive, just, and equitable. The Materials Management Program within DEQ uses the 2050 vision to broaden the perspective of environmental protection by asking, what does it take to live sustainably in Oregon? To help answer this question, the Materials Management Program considers all aspects of how the goods and services people in Oregon use are made, used, and discarded, or the life cycle of products. For example, to make cardboard boxes, we consider harvesting trees, making paper, assembling the boxes, transporting the boxes to the store, using the boxes as packaging, and then recycling or throwing them out. The life cycle approach is handy to show where the impacts are occurring and what sorts of impacts are taking place. Using the life cycle approach within larger systems planning for buildings and infrastructure or the built environment can help us understand complex systems and help achieve the sustainable futures we desire in Oregon. The Materials Management Program works on many issues, such as food, consumer goods, recycling, environmental impacts, and social responsibility. The built environment is another focus area within the Materials Management Program. Because it is such a large topic with significant impacts, it is also a program called the Built Environment Program that is guided by the Built Environment Strategic Plan. The Oregon DEQ's Built Environment Strategic Plan prioritizes inclusive engagements that center people and places and their lived experiences to help shape the future of our built spaces. The goal is to arrive at a shared vision that serves the community now and into the future, while ensuring inclusion, voice, equity, justice, and health. One way DEQ is doing this is through the Built Environment listening sessions to hear directly from communities. This includes people across the state, including community members, industry, and government. The sessions are particularly focused on giving voice to those who have historically been missing in decisions about built spaces and those who are most impacted. They include youth, elders, Black, Brown, and Indigenous people, low income, as well as people living in diverse places across Oregon. By listening, DEQ hopes to understand a variety of concerns and lived experiences across our diverse state, and to develop a broader perspective of how communities interact with and are impacted by the built environment. The intention is to hear all ideas and concerns, even things DEQ cannot directly change but may be able to influence through collaborations and partnerships with different groups across the state. The insights and experiences you share will shape the work of DEQ's Built Environment Program. This can include which projects we work on, where, what, and who we support through funding and technical assistance, and who we partner with. An immediate example is a pilot program DEQ is developing. The goal of this program is to provide funding to support emerging and impactful work to reduce the impacts of materials in the built environment. Your input will help us understand what types of projects this program should fund and what form that funding should take to be most useful. For example, should we offer many small awards or a few large ones? Should we prioritize projects which are tackling toxic building materials or projects that are addressing access to safe, affordable housing? The guiding principles of the Built Environment Program include racial and environmental justice, trust and relationship building, access and decentralized decision-making, iteration and emergence, and enhancing well-being, all within a systems approach. Any project which DEQ's Built Environment Program works on or supports must address all 6 of these guiding principles. DEQ's Built Environment Program is committed to acknowledging the historic and ongoing wrongs and focusing on work that accelerates progress toward eliminating harmful impacts, enhancing the well-being of people in place, and imagining and co-creating a more just future. We are excited to partner with you through the Built Environment listening sessions to shape the priority of work of DEQ's Built Environment Program.